Hello, viewers. We have been discussing some previous year question papers related to UGC NET paper 1, and in that series, we have already discussed more than 10 years previous year question papers. And in this video, we will discuss one more previous year question paper related to 2008 UGC NET June paper 1 exam. And without any delay, let's begin our discussion. But before that, I would like to recapitulate that since English is my fifth language, you may feel that there are some kinds of pronunciation errors. Please try to ignore it. I have been doing my best to improve it. Apart from that, whatever I will say, do not treat it as an absolute truth. There may be some answer which I might tell you wrongly. It may happen. Therefore, please double check it, okay? And please try to authenticate the answer which I say through your own investigation, okay? So let's try to discuss. The first question that we have got is, the teacher has been glorified by the phrase friend, philosopher and guide because he has to play all vital roles in the context of society. He transmits the high value of humanity to students. He is the great reformer of the society. He is a great patriot. So the correct answer for this question will be number B, because the teacher transmits the high value of humanity to students. That means number B. Number two is saying the most important cause of failure for teacher lies in the area of what? Interpersonal relationship, lack of command over the knowledge of the subject, verbal ability, strict handling of the students. Correct answer will be lack of command over the knowledge of the subject. Now number 3, a teacher can establish rapport with his students by what? Becoming a figure of authority, impressing students with knowledge and skill, playing the role of a guide, becoming a friend to the students. So correct answer for this question, it will be number B, that is impressing student with knowledge and skill. Number 4, education is a powerful instrument of what? Social transformation, personal transformation, cultural transformation, all the above. So these all are quite significant. These all play a pivotal part in education. Therefore, all will be correct and option will be all the above. Number D will be correct. Number 5 is saying a teacher's major contribution towards the maximum self-realization of the student is affected through what? Constant fulfillment of the student's needs, strict control of classroom activities, sensitivity to students' needs, goals and purposes, strict reinforcement of academic standards. What will be the correct answer? Try to choose one. Okay, the correct answer is number C, that is sensitivity to students' needs, goals and purposes. Likewise, number 6, research problem is selected from the standpoint of what? Researchers' interest, financial support, social relevance, availability of relevant literature. Number 6. It is social relevance. Okay. So social relevance, it matters while uh, research, while doing research, okay, especially while finding out the research problem. Number 7, which one is called non-probability sampling? Cluster sampling, quota sampling, systematic sampling, stratified random sampling. So correct answer will be number B, that is quota sampling as per my research. Number 8 is saying formulation of hypothesis may not be required in survey method, historical studies, experimental studies, normative studies. Number B is the correct answer. Formulation of hypothesis may not be required in historical studies. Related to history means there. Next, field work based research is classified as what? Empirical, historical, experimental, biographical. Field work based research. So correct answer will be empirical. Number 10, which of the following sampling method is appropriate to study the prevalence of AIDS amongst male and female in India in 1976, 86, 96, and 2006? Cluster sampling, systematic sampling, quota sampling, stratified random sampling. So correct answer will be systematic sampling. Done. Now from 11 to 15 we have to solve the question by reading the given passage. Read the following passage and answer the questions from 11 to 15. So it's a bit long. Let me try to read it for you. The fundamental principle is that Article 14 forbids class legislation but permits reasonable classification for the purpose of legislation, which classification must satisfy the twin test of classification being founded on an intelligible differentia which distinguishes persons or things that are grouped together from those that are left out of the group, and that differentia must have a rational nexus to the object sought to be achieved by the statute in question. The thrust of Article 14, wait, okay, the thrust of Article 14 is that the citizen is entitled to equality before law and equal protection of laws. In the very nature of things, the society being composed of unequals, a welfare state will have to strive by both executive and legislative action to help the less fortunate in society to ameliorate their condition so that the social and economic inequality in the society may be bridged. This would this would necessitate a legislative application to a group of citizens otherwise unequal and uh, amelioration of whose lot is the object of state affirmative action. In the absence of the doctrine of classification, such legislation is likely to flounder on the bedrock of equality enshrined in Article 14. The court, realistically appraising the social and economic inequality and keeping in view the guidelines on which the state action must move as constitutionally laid down in Part 4 of the Constitution, evolved the doctrine of classification. The doctrine was evolved to sustain a legislation or state action designed to help weaker sections of the society or some such segments of the society in need of succor. Legislative and executive action may accordingly be sustained if it satisfies the twin test of reasonable classification and a rational principle correlated to the object sought to be achieved. The concept of equality before the law does not involve the idea of absolute equality among human beings, which is a physical impossibility. All that Article 14 guarantees is a similarity of treatment distinguished from identical treatment. Equality before law means that among equals the law should be equal and should be equally administered, and that the like should be treated alike. Equality before the law does not mean that things which are different shall be as though they are the same. It, of course, means denial of any special privilege by reason of birth, creed, or the like. The legislation as well as the executive government, while dealing with diverse problems arising out of an infinite variety of human relations, must of necessity have the power of making special laws to attain any particular object, and to achieve that object it must have the power of selection or classification of persons and things upon which such laws are to operate. That's all. We have finished reading the uh, passage. Now let's try to solve the question. Number 11, right to equality, one of the fundamental rights, is enunciated in the Constitution under Part 3 of Article what? 12, 13, 14, 15. Correct answer will be number 14, Article 14. Next, the main thrust of right to equality is that it permits what? Class legislation, equality before law and equal protection under the law, absolute equality, special privilege by reason of birth. Correct answer will be number B, equality before law and equal protection under the law. 13. The social and economic inequality in the society can be bridged by what? Executive and legislative action, universal suffrage, identical treatment, none of the above. Correct answer will be executive and legislative action. Number 14, the doctrine of classification is evolved to help weaker sections of the society, provide absolute equality, provide identical treatment, none of the above. It will be help weaker sections of the society. Number 15, while dealing with diverse problems arising out of an infinite variety of human relations, the government what? Must have the power of making special laws, must not have any power to make special laws, must have power to withdraw equal rights, none of the above. Correct answer of number 15 will be must have the power of making special laws. Okay, then we have to do next question. It is related to communication. Communication with oneself is known as what? Group communication, grapevine, interpersonal, intrapersonal. What will be correct answer? Correct answer will be communication with oneself is known as intrapersonal. Number 17, which broadcasting system for TV is followed in India? NTSC, PAL, SECAM, NDCS. Correct answer will be PAL, PAL. Next, All India Radio before 1936 was known as what? Indian Radio Broadcasting Service of India, Indian Broadcasting Service, All India Broadcasting Service. Correct answer will be it was known as number C, Indian Broadcasting Service, IBS, just like BBC. 19. The biggest news agency in India is what? PTI, UNI, NANAP, NANAP, Samachar Bharati. Correct answer is PTI. PTI is still relevant and it is still trustworthy. Number 20, Prasar Bharati was launched in the year what? 95, 1995, 97, 99, 2001. So correct answer will be number B, that is in 1997. Yes. Next, a, a statistical measure based upon the entire population is called parameter, while measure based upon a sample is known as what? Sample parameter, inference, statistics, none of these. 21. Number C is the correct answer, statistics. 21 done. Now next is 22. It says the importance of the correlation coefficient lies in the fact that there is a linear relationship between the correlated variables. It is one of the most valid measure of statistics. It allows one to determine the degree or strength of the association between two variables. It is a non-parametric method of statistical analysis. 22. Correct answer of 22 will be number C. That is, it allows one to determine the strength, the degree or strength of the association between two variables. 23. The F test is what? Is essentially a two-tailed test. Is essentially a one-tailed test. Can be one-tailed as well as two-tailed depending on the hypothesis. Can never be a one-tailed test. The F test. Correct answer will be C. The F test can be one-tailed as well as two-tailed depending on the hypothesis. 24 is related to reasoning ability. What will be the next letter in the following series? D, C, X, W, F, G, V, U, H, G, T, S, then this gap. A, K, P, O, J, B, Y, Z, J, I, R, Q, L, M, R, S. What will be the correct answer? The correct answer of this question, it will be J, I, R, Q. Okay, 24. 25. The following question is based on the diagram given below. If the two small circles represent formal classroom education and the distance education, and the big circle stands for university system of education, then which figure represents the university systems? Here I have nothing to explain. Let me give you the correct answer straight away. 25, correct answer will be B. 26. The statement to be non-violent is good is what? A moral judgment, a factual judgment, religious judgment, value judgment. It will be number a moral judgment. Okay, 27, it says, assertion A, man is a rational being. Reason R, man is a social being. Now options are like this. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true but R is false. A is false but R is true. Choose one option. I will give you the correct option. Correct option that which I have got is 27B. That is, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. 28. Value judgment are what? Factual judgment, ordinary judgments, normative judgments, expression of public opinion. Correct answer will be value judgment are number C, that is normative judgments. 29. Deductive reasoning proceeds from what? General to particular, particular to general, one general conclusion to another general conclusion, one particular conclusion to another particular conclusion. 29. Correct answer will be general to particular. This is what deductive reasoning proceeds. Number 30. In capital, you must have seen AGARTALA, Agartala, is written in code 141-68171. Then the code for Agra, AGRE, is what? Related to reasoning or mental ability. 1641, 1416, 1441, 1461. Correct answer of 30 will be number D, that is 1461. Number 31. Which one of the following is the most comprehensive source of population data? National Family Health Service, National Sample Service, Census, Demographic Health Service. Correct answer will be census. You all know census is often done after or yes, after each decade, after 10 years. 32. Which one of the following principles is not applicable to sampling? Which one of the following principles is not applicable to sampling? Sample units must be clearly defined. Sample units must be dependent on each other. Same units of sample should be used throughout the study. Sample units must be chosen in a systematic and objective manner. 32 number B is correct. Sample units must be dependent on each other. 33 says, if January 1st 2007 is Monday, what was the day on 1st January 1995? Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday. Correct answer will be number A, that is it was Sunday. 34 is saying, insert the missing number in the following series: 4, 16, 8, 64, question mark 256, 16, 24, 32, 20. 34 correct answer will be 16. 35, it is related to mathematical ability. If an article is sold for 178 rupees at a loss of 11%, what would be its selling price in order to earn a profit of 11%? Rest to 222.50, rest to 67, rest 222, rest to 20. 35. Correct answer is rest 222. 36 is saying WYSIWYG describes the display of a document on screen as it will actually print what? What you state is what you get, what you see is what you get, what you save is what you get, what you suggest is what you get. 36 correct answer will be number B, that is what you see is what you get. Next, which of the following is not a computer language? Remember, many questions are structured where you may often forget not. Okay, the word not is given, but we often forget it, or we just overlook it. Which of the following is not a computer language? Pascal, Unix, Fortran, COBOL. 37 correct answer will be number B, UNIX. This is not a computer language, but rest are. Now 38, a keyboard has at least 91 keys, 101 keys, 111 keys, 121 keys. 38, it's a fundamental question. B, 101 keys. Preliminary thing you must know. 39, an email address is composed of what? 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. 39, basic question. Number A, 2 parts. 40, Corel Draw is popular for what? Illustration program, programming language, text program, none of the above. Corel Draw is a popular illustration program. Number A is correct. 41, human ear is most sensitive to noise in which of the following ranges? 1 to 2 kHz, maybe kilohertz if I'm not wrong. Then 100 to 500, 10 to 12, 13 to 16. Correct answer will be, actually this question is wrong. This is what I have got from my research. Therefore, no answer will be correct answer. Got it? Next, 42. Which one of the following units is used to measure intensity of noise? Decibel, Hz, PHON, phon, watts / m square. M2. 42. Correct answer is decibel. Very basic question related to science. 43. If the population growth follows a logistic curve, the maximum sustainable yield is equal to half the carrying capacity is equal to the carrying capacity depends on growth rates, depends on the initial population. Correct answer will be A, that is equal to half the carrying capacity. 44. Chemical weathering of rocks is largely dependent upon what? High temperature, strong wind action, heavy rainfall, glaciation. 44 correct answer will be C. Heavy rainfall is related to means it is an element which helps in chemical weathering of rocks. 45. Structure of Earth's system consists of the following. Match list 1 with list 2 and give the correct answer. In list 1 we have zone and in list 2 we have chemical character. First let me read the list 1 zone. Atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere. In list 2 we have chemical character. Inert gases, salt, fresh water, snow and ice, organic substances, skeleton matter, light, silicates. Options are like this. I will not read all the options, but I will give you the correct option. Correct option will be B. That means A will be really atmosphere is related to inert gases. B3 biosphere is related to organic substances, skeleton matter. And then C2 hydrosphere, salt, fresh water, snow and ice. Then D4 lithosphere is related to light silicates. 46. NAC, you must have heard. NAC is an autonomous institution under the aegis of what? ICSSR, CSIR, AICTE, UGC. 46. Correct answer of 46 will be D, that is UGC. 47. National Council for Women's Education was established in which year? 1958, 76, 89, 2000. Correct answer is 1958. 48. Which one of the following is not situated in New Delhi? Indian Council of Cultural Relations, Indian Council of Scientific Research, National Council of Educational Research and Training, Indian Institute of Advanced Studies. Correct answer is number D, that is Indian Institute of Advanced Studies. Last two questions we have got. 49 is saying, autonomy in higher education implies freedom in what? Administration, policy making, finance, curriculum development. 49, number D is the correct answer. Curriculum development. That means any educational institution that gets autonomy, they have the freedom to develop curriculum, means syllabus. Number 50, last question, it says match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. In list 1, list A, or sorry, in list 1 we have institution, in list 2 we have locations. Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University, SNDT University, MS University, JN Vyas University. Now we have to find out the locations: Mumbai, Baroda, Jodhpur, Sagar. Now let me give you the correct option. Correct option is number A, that means Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University is related to Sagar. B1 SNDT University is Mumbai. C2 MS University Baroda. D3 JN Vyas University Baroda. Okay, wait, yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and please stick to the syllabus. Do not digress from the syllabus. Thank you so much.